This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Daily Flash.
And in school, how would you say your spelling skills were, like the spelling bee that you'd have in
Believe
school?
it or not, I came in second
Did
in
you
my
really?
school spelling bee.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I had the best attendance
Did you?
For a few years. I never missed school because that was my audience. I'm horrible.
Your audience.
That was my really. I look back at my life. What about you, Maddie? You good?
No, God, no.
And we're becoming even worse spellers because of spell
well,
check.
that I could see that.
Well, because
sure.
you're like, you don't even need to worry.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I'm not that great of a speller, but I could see misspellings. And I think there's something that goes along with that. I'm not saying I'm dyslexic, but I'm just saying I could see, if I look at a bunch of words, that word's misspelled.
You recognize it if it's wrong.
Really quick.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So Dev Shaw, he is the latest winner of the Scripps Spelling Bee that happened back in June earlier this year. He lives in Largo, Florida. The kid's 14 years old. He got in the last year of his eligibility and won it, right? So he did an article. He actually wrote an article, opinion piece for the Washington Post and talked about his career, if you will.
His career at the age of 14.
Spelling,
God
well,
bless.
yeah. He said that, yes, he did study for hours, but his greatest asset was learning how to guess. And he said that the skill of guessing is everything, because what happens is a lot of times, some of you relate to this, is you think something or do something. Think about directions. I think men are like this more than maybe women. When you come to a street, you go, I got to turn left or right. I go, well, I think I probably should go this way. I probably should go this way. Your first guess, your intuition is usually right. And he was talking about this, and he said, that's when I didn't have a word, I had to understand and trust my guessing skills. And he said that's what got him as a winner all the way through. And if you think about that, how about our mind, about maybe we need to listen to ourselves a little bit more. And some people might not need to listen.
I did that with a couple girlfriends, and I guessed wrong the first time. So.
But you learn now.
I definitely learned, but.
But there was probably at one point you go, maybe not. Well, better.
Wow, there's good.
When I delivered pizzas, I'm gonna tell you, I used to, when I was a teenager, and I would come to a stop sign, same thing. Every single time I would choose the wrong way, and it was always my first intuition. And then I'm like, but we don't trust it.
But see, here's what I do. I have my first intuition, and then I go with my second choice, and then when I go with my second choice, I think, oh no, I should go with my first choice. I go with the first choice, and then I go, and then I'm like, it should have been the second choice.
And that is why it takes 2 hours to check out of a grocery store, right? Because you don't know what lane to go through and what to pick. So I agree with that.
And that's why we leave the driving to you guys.
Right.
Because you're much better at it than we are. A London restaurant owner is defending his menu rules after 2 customers accused him of guilt tripping. A couple went out for dinner at a steakhouse for their all-you-can-eat roast dinner. The couple was prepared to pay $37 per head for the feast, but they didn't expect to find a cheeky note in the menu. It said, you can have just tap water, but please remember, we're running a restaurant, not a charity. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We need to make money. Went on to say the Red Cross is a charity and you're encouraged to donate $1.24 to the group if you only order water. Well, the couple decided not to order any drinks and instead asked for a jug of tap water. The pair said they received great service, left a 15% tip, but did not make a donation. The couple understood the intention behind the charitable request, but thought it was done in a distasteful way.
And it sounds like they were trying to get back at him doing the jug of water. You know what I'm saying? And again, keep in mind, you got great service, and 15% great. But if you would have got maybe paid for bottled water, or I think they call it fizzy water or whatever,
Yeah, flat or sparkling,
whatever, and then that might have brought your bill up a little bit, and then the your waiter that you said you got great service from is going to get a little bit more as well.
A little more, yeah.
And
so it's all about the bottom line.
I agree with you. I found myself drinking more and more water now that married to Liza, who is a
she's
a doctor of
health
nutrition.
Nut, yeah.
And I still have that not the guilt, but I feel like you have to have something to drink. When you have a meal, it's like a soft drink or something like that along those lines. But so she's like, well, just drink water, and then she introduced me to fizzy water. So if you got to do that.
Do you ever feel like guilty if you don't order a drink, or if you order a cocktail and the other person doesn't order a cocktail? You're like, oh, I don't want to drink alone.
No, 100%.
I mean, you're ordering iced tea. I was going to order a beer, but now I got to order iced tea.
I say you go ahead and do it, honestly.
Yeah.
Or if you go, hey, do you mind if?
Yeah.
They're going to say no.
Of course they're going to say no, but it's not socially.
If you're not
going
to drink, just say, hey, I'm not going to have anything to drink, but you get to drink whatever you want.
Yeah.
It might take a little pressure off, we hope. More Flash coming up right after this.